Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. We've got this game should be an interesting one today. Um, so yeah, let's get into the let's get into the game. Um, 2 minutes away from the game beginning, and for Pescara, who, the last game we watched, they lost 1-0, so maybe they could do something today. In the last 5 games, they only have 1 win, 2 draws, and 2 losses. But for Olbia, they have 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 games. Even though Pescara are favored to win this game today. Big favorites to win the game today in this third division matchup, which the season's almost over, so we're getting ready for playoff time. So that's it's gonna be fun to watch the playoffs to see who makes it to the second division, as we are just a minute away. So will be interesting to see who makes it to the playoffs or not. But Pescara are still in the path to make it to the playoffs. If the season ended today, they would be in the playoffs. With a 0-0 draw in their last game. That game really not looking the best for them. As we're about to get underway, so so for Pescara, who currently sit in 7th, and for Olba, who currently sit in dead last, making the trip for Pescara making the trip. They'll play their final home game next weekend, which we will not be watching. We will not be watching that game. Maybe the game on the 28th, possibly, but I don't. The final day of the season, so so should be a very interesting game as we are about to get underway. As we're about to get underway. Another road game for Pescara, so making the best of their road games. Pescara making the best of the road schedule they have today. Taking on Olbia. Their last game was at home against Antalya, 0-0 draw, but the week before was against Cesena, and it was a 1-0 loss. So haven't won a game there. They haven't won a game in their last 2 games. So, but Olba has been not having a good season at all. These two teams have played 3 times. They played already once this season when Pescara got 4-0 win earlier in the season. So Pescara has never lost to Olbia. So it's not looking good for the other side. As we are underway here, this match should be an interesting one. As Olbia put the attack on early on, and now it's a throw in for Olbia. Olbia this season, currently played 35 games, 6 wins, 7 draws, and 22 losses. They have given up 36 more goals than they have scored, which is not good. Pescara is currently +2 on the goal differential. They still could get, if with the win for Pescara today, they could possibly move up to 6th place in the standings, which will put them ahead of Pontendera. Pontendera, who also has a game today at 12:30 p.m. So against Gubbio later today. So we're keeping a close eye on this one. Even if it's a draw, even if this game is a draw, the live standings show Pescara in 6th place. So at the moment, and we'll update you. We'll update everyone. I'll give updates as the game goes on. As the game goes on. So I'll give updates as the game goes on. So Pescara is having a good season so far. They were really close. Pescara, but Olbia is not having a good season. They could get relegated down to the 4th division or Serie D for next season, possibly. I don't think they could come back from this. They need a win, which even if they get a win today, will put them in the playoffs, the relegation playoffs, which is not good. They're giving up a lot of goals in their last couple games. For Olbia, in their last 3 games, they gave up 10 goals in their last 3 games. They gave up 10 goals in their last 3 games and scored 1. So their goal differential in their last 3 games is 10 goals to 1 goal scored for Olbia. So they do have a pretty tough schedule. They've got SPAL. They've got SPAL in the last day of the season, and then they've got Pontendera, who's battling out with Pescara at the moment, and SPAL, who could get relegated later in the season. We do not know yet. Currently still 0-0 at the moment. A goal kick for Olbia, and Olbia will stay in possession with it for 3 minutes, passing this one. First 4 minutes of the game, still 0-0. We're gonna do we always do this. Who do you think will win the game? And this game is not like my score prediction for this game today is based on Olbia's recent results in their past couple games. I'm going for 3-0 win for Pescara based on their past results. Their last game was honestly pretty good compared to all the other games. They played Sestra Levante in their last game and only kept it to a 2-1 loss to Sestra Levante. Compared to their game before, when they played Rimini and lost 5-0, compared to that game, their last game was not was honestly pretty good compared to their last game. But on Pescara's side, they're a strong team, you know. Just looking at the past results. From these two teams. Olbia is still in possession of the ball. We do have a couple Group B games. Group B Serie C games. Firmenia taking on Lucchesi, and Juventus playing ASD Pineto. Juventus is academy team. So all those games are currently still 0-0. A free kick for Pescara at the moment. A free kick now that doesn't really go anywhere. But Pescara has been struggling a lot. Not really struggling, but like their past couple games, they've had like their past couple games have been mixed results. They had a 5-1 loss to Rimini. They had a 2-2 draw against Carezzi, a 1-0 win against Pontendera, and a 1-0 loss against Cesena, and a 0-0 draw against Antalya. So it's been mixed results for these two teams. But Pescara have scored 5 goals in their last 5 matches, but haven't scored in their last 2 matches. Pescara haven't scored since their 1-0 win against Pontendera, which was back in March 23rd. That was a crucial game because they're still battling it out with Pontendera at the moment. So a lot of questions to be answered for Pescara today. But the standings show Pescara in 6th. If they get the win today, they'll be even closer to Gubbio in 5th. If Pescara get the win today, they will be 2 points behind Gubbio, 2 or 1. I don't remember. They'll be 2 or 3 points behind them. So a free kick now for Olbia, and kind of curves towards the net, but misses the free kick there. Missed free kick opportunity. Missed it there. Pescara's got the ball now. So this is going to be a really tough game. It has been a really tough game for Pescara to start off. Olbia, it's not going to be a really tough game, I don't think. Olbia on putting the attack on. And it'll be a corner kick for Olbia, their first corner kick of the game. Let's see if I can update if these stats have been updated. Stats have been updated. They put the attack on early on, which is good to pressure them early on in the game. Now another corner kick, their first corner kick. Every 10 minutes I'll update the stats. So it should show the stats. Updated stats every 10-ish minutes. So these two teams played like 4 months ago. Pescara 4-0 win as they put the attack on. The attack goes nowhere, and it's another corner kick, their third corner kick of the game. Yeah, I feel like it's just been corner kick, just a bunch of corner kicks. You know, that's what I feel like's been going on for a majority of the game. For Olbia. They've gotten a lot of corner kicks, as there's a goal kick upcoming for Pescara at the moment. Pescara in possession of it, passing the ball, passing it back to the goalie, who gets the ball up front. As Pescara push the attack forward. Pescara's got the ball now. 13 minutes in, they've got Pescara on the attack now. Shot on target, but does not get in the back of the net. That was this is their second corner kick for Pescara, I think. I think it's corner kick number. So after this game, 2 more games left in the season for Pescara. This is their second corner kick of the game. So hopefully we could try and stream one of those. For one of those 2 remaining games. I know I don't have next week's game. No, I'm not gonna stream next week's game, so. Pescara putting the attack on early on, putting the attack on a goal kick for Olbia, who still sit dead last in the third in Group B. A throw in now for Olbia. So in Serie C, there's 60 teams, but not a lot of teams. Only 3 teams qualify out of those 60 teams. So it's really a lot of teams that are just sitting there, not really doing much. I think as Pescara get possession back, the Italian soccer, the way Italy does their divisions, soccer divisions, is way more generous than, say, like, I know Italy is like a competitive soccer country, as Pescara put the attack on. But it's not like the way they do the soccer games, the soccer leagues, as Olbia get possession back. It's really been less. No, it's really been more kinda generous. They're more generous than, let's say, like France or Germany or England, right? They're like more generous than like in England and all those other countries. So it's like because they only have 20 teams in the third division. As Olbia gained possession back. Gained possession back. A kick that was a shot was that was on target there, but doesn't get it in the back of the net. Still 0-0 is the score now, and that's been the score pretty well, obviously, but and that's been kind of like as Olbia gets the ball back. That's been like I don't know how to explain it, but it's been like it's like showing the score right now shows how the game is going. Really back and forth. No one. I mean, Pescara has had a lot of great chances, sure, but like it's been pretty even in terms of who gets more opportunities to shoot the ball. All that stuff. It's been even. So it's been even, pretty even now. Pescara pushed the attack forward as they do have possession of the ball now. As they do gain possession of the ball, their shot was wide, shot wide. Pescara do get the rebound, but Olbia get possession back as they pass the ball. The free kick for Olbia, a pretty far free kick. You don't really normally when you have that far of a free kick, you just get the ball up front as that's what they try and do in this scenario. In this scenario here. But they still got possession of the ball now. Olbia passing this one. Olbia's got possession, passing this one back. Olbia is still in dead last at the moment in the league. Out of all the teams in this league, in the third division, Olbia are one of the worst out of all the teams who sit in last in their group. Olbia still have possession of it. Olbia have the highest negative goal differential in Serie C. Right behind Brindisi, who have minus 35, so right in front of them, because they have minus 36 goal differential for them. So keeping it pretty chill as Olbia get possession of the ball now, passing this one. Passing it again, goes towards the net but misses. Pescara get their opportunity back. Just 19 minutes in, Olbia get possession now. Pretty empty stadium today. Their stadium is small. We're not playing in it. This stadium, compared to the game against Cecina's definitely got a larger stadium. Definitely a larger stadium. As Pescara get possession of it, that shot was wide. That shot for Olbia was wide. Pescara wearing the black jerseys today. They're black jerseys. Black and gold jerseys, which, to be honest, don't really understand where their black and gold jerseys came from. So it's going to be a free kick for Pescara at the moment. Going to be a huge free kick opportunity for Pescara. Free kick now for Pescara. And of course, you could watch any of the Italian Serie C games on FIFA Plus, the free streaming platform. All you gotta do is create an account, and you're good to go to stream your favorite Serie C team. They have most of the games. I'm not saying every game. I'm not saying they got today's game, which they don't. As here comes Pescara. Pescara on the attack now. Pescara putting the pressure on early in the first half. Passing this one. Pass it again. Going up for the shot, I guess. Going up for the shot. The cross is missed. Pescara get the rebound. I thought Olbia would have gotten the rebound there. Could have gotten the rebound there. But Pescara is still in possession of it. Olbia trying to fight for the ball here. Pescara is still in possession of it. Passing this one. Olbia's got it now. Pescara with it. Oh, and the player was down, and one of the Olbia players that was not a red card for Olbia. He was on the ground. What the hell? What just happened? One of the Pescara players was down on the ground, and the Olbia player is like, screw it, I'll just punch him you know. And that's why Olbia now have a red card at the moment. Hopefully he's okay, but so what happened on the play there, where one of the Pescara players fell on the ground, and one of the Olbia players, it was crazy. Wow. Olbia, one of the Olbia players is out of the game. Red card for Olbia. Olbia down to 10 players at the moment. Going to be a free kick for Pescara at the moment. A really dangerous free kick. I think that should have been a penalty kick. What I was saying earlier, I don't think had a lot to do with the goal, the red card that was handed out there. But it's going to be a dangerous free kick for Pescara in a dangerous spot. A free kick for Pescara. As they do have a red card, Olbia. Not good for Olbia. They take the free kick now. Pescara to take the free kick. Waiting, and they're about to take it, and it's deflected. Set up the wall to deflect the ball. It works out perfectly, and Pescara still has possession of it. Pescara is still in possession of it, as they've got the ball now. Just 24 minutes in, halfway through the first half. How many people have voted at the moment? 2 people have voted for Pescara to win, so thanks for voting. So Matteo Montebagona gets a red card for Olbia, and Olbia just have 10 players left. So when you get a red card, that player cannot return to the game and cannot return to the match at all. And you can't. As there's a goal kick now for Olbia, a throw in. I can't tell what it is, but basically they can't come back into the game, and they can't play the next match. I think there's going to be a substitution here just in the 25th minute. I think they're kind of signaling for a substitution here at the moment. Let me see. A throw in now for Olbia. Throw in now for Olbia. Pescara get the ball back. Pescara still in possession of it. So, I can't tell. Can't tell. No, there was not. There was not a substitution there at the moment. Fighting for possession, and then he kind of number 23 pushes the player down. He kind of like pushes him out of the way, and he falls on the ground. So that's not a yellow card for Christian. For Christian Arboldia. For Christian Arboldia. So, yellow card there. Another corner kick for Pescara. And it's going to be a corner kick now for Pescara at the moment. About to take the corner kick now. Gonna put the attack on the fans here in Olbia in the supporters section. Someone's got the British flag. They got the British flag put up in the supporters section, I guess. Don't know what that has to do with this game. But yeah, they do. Pescara is still on the attack. Olbia, a nice little, from watching this game, Olbia looks like a nice little town in Pescara. Not Pescara, in Italy. Nice little town. And that one's going out of bounds, and I think it'll be a corner kick for Pescara. Just 28 minutes in. There's been no yellow card in the there's been no substitutions yet. A goal kick now for Olbia. Let's see what will happen. What could happen here? That one is missed. Pescara still has it. Olbia on the attack now, trying to pressure and put the attack on. Pescara's got the ball now. Pescara with it, passing this one, deflected off one of the Olbia players. Pescara's still with it. Pescara's got the attack stopped by Olbia, and that one's going out of bounds. Think it's going to be a throw-in for Pescara. Pescara, they put the attack on there, but couldn't get the attack in. So, put your score predictions down below. What do you guys think the score is gonna be? I already said my score predictions. I don't know what your guys' score prediction is, as Pescara gets the ball now. So comment your score predictions down below. I'd like to know what you guys think. I said 3-0 Pescara. The way this first half is going so far isn't going the way this first half isn't going the way I was kind of expecting it to go. As Pescara's got the ball now, the shot opportunity was good, but wasn't good enough for a goal. As it'll be a goal kick now for Olbia. We've got 15 minutes till halftime. Put your score predictions down below in the chat. Put the score predictions down below. I'd like to know what you guys think the score will be. As Olbia's got possession of it. That one I thought was heading out of bounds, but taken back by Pescara. Pescara's got the ball now. Free kick as there's a player down for Olbia. A player down for Olbia at the moment. So I don't know if there will be any yellow cards handed out during that period, that little period of time. A free kick to be taken for Olbia is the best I think they can. Is the best that they're giving. Best chance that they're giving for Olbia at the moment. Who are about to take the free kick. Olbia to take the free kick, passing it back. Getting the ball up front. That was a pretty far free kick. Olbia still in possession as that one goes out of bounds. 32 minutes into the match. I know it's early on a Sunday, but thanks for joining on this morning, Sunday morning. Corner kick now for Olbia. That one's deflected towards the goal, but saved by Pescara. As he tried to get the ball in the net. Save from Pescara. Pescara's got the ball now, passing this one back. Passing it yet again. Passing the ball up front. Trying to get the ball up front. Number 7 with it. Passing it to number 6. Number 6 with it. Passing this one. Going up front. The shot saved. Wide from Pescara. Shot wide from Pescara. 33 minutes into the match. Getting closer to halftime. So, who picked? We have 3 votes at the moment. One person picked 67% of you, as there's a goal kick for Olbia, picked Pescara. No one picked a draw. And 33% of you picked, 33% of the viewers picked Olbia so far. Interesting thoughts. But Olbia do have a red card, so I think that can kind of change the direction of the game. Because they got a red card. They got a red card, which means they only have 10 players left. It's going to be another goal kick for Olbia. Another goal kick for Olbia. Olbia is in Sasira. It is near Sasira, Italy. It's actually not that far away from. It's actually not that far away from. Pescara. I don't. It's like a 12-minute drive from Olbia to Pescara. On the map, it's. Because Olbia is on Pescara, they had to take a long travel. This is a long travel day for Pescara. You can't physically drive from Pescara to Olbia. It is not even possible unless you could drive in the ocean. Because Olbia is on one of the islands that's next to Italy. It's Olbia is part of Serie, that kind of like region. Right near Serie. The Serie region ish. Where it's part of the it's on one of the islands. Pescara still in possession of it. Nonetheless, still really cool. Pescara still in possession of the ball now. Passing this one. Passing it back. Going for the shot attempt. And he kind of got brought down in the penalty box. Penalty spot. But it's not going to be a penalty. Because I don't think it would be. Pescara is still in possession of it. Going for the shot attempt, and that one is wide. Out of bounds. Just 38 minutes into the match. We're getting closer to halftime. 3 people have voted. 2 say Pescara. 1 say Olbia. I think that's what it is. What do you guys think the score prediction will be? Put your score predictions down below. Really interested to see what you guys think about the match so far. Put your thoughts about the match so far in the comments. I'd like to know what you guys think. It's gonna be a throw-in for Pescara. Pescara still in possession of it. Passing this one, going up front, Pescara. He got brought down in the penalty box, and they are going to possibly give them the penalty kick. Possibly going to give Pescara the penalty kick as Olbia is kind of arguing with the referee there. So yeah, Olbia is in one of the islands. One of the island cities in Italy. If you were to take in, it would take 12 hours and 29 minutes, which you cannot physically, that includes like taking a ferry to the island. It's going to be a penalty kick for Pescara. What will happen for Pescara? As they're going to take the penalty kick here. trying to slot that one in. Penalty kick for Pescara. This game has gone multiple different ways for Pescara, and it's going to go the way of a goal, and a goal for Pescara. They slot that one in the back of the net. The penalty kick has resulted in a goal for Pescara, and Pescara take a 1-0 lead over Olbia in the 40th minute of the match. What a game this has been for Pescara. They are up 1-0 in the 40th minute. And I think for Olbia, things have just been, as the game progresses, they got the red card, then they got one of their players got red carded, down to 10 players. Pescara gets the penalty kick. Things are not going Olbia's way. I think as the game's going on, as the game's been going, I think they've kind of been, crumbling down, I think they've been, crumbling down the past, as the game goes on, it's like the more you see them, give up all these plays. There was a red card, then the penalty kick. I think it's just not really going their way today. Still need 1 subscriber to reach 10 subscribers. So if you'd hit the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate that. As Pescara's got another opportunity here. Pescara on the attack. Now, stopped by Olbia as we inch so close to halftime. 3 minutes plus stoppage time till halftime. Yeah, this is one of the farthest away games for Pescara this season. They've had to play this season. Olbia, they have a way smaller state. Looking at all the other teams' stadiums compared to Pescara, it's they're all super tiny. They're not big like Pescara is 33,000 seater. It's not super big, this stadium. I would say maybe 5,000 people. Maximum 10,000, I would say, for this stadium. As it's a throw-in now for Olbia. Olbia to get the throw-in now. Just 2 minutes plus stoppage time till halftime. Till we get to the halftime. Pescara has it now. Pescara with the ball now, passing this one. Trying to get the ball up front. Pescara, who has had 64% ball possession. Pescara with it now. Passing this one. Pescara still on the attack now. That shot is wide from Pescara. Pescara still on the attack now. That shot is wide and out of bounds for Pescara. It's going to be a goal kick for Olbia. A minute plus stoppage time till halftime. I think we'll get 3 minutes of added. My prediction is 3 minutes of added on time, sliding it in there. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of added on time is my prediction. But we get closer to halftime. That one's going out of bounds. I thought that was going out of bounds, but Olbia still have possession of it. Pescara get the ball back. Olbia with it now. So that was So that has been Pescara's got the ball back. Pescara has the ball back, getting it. Going up front is Pescara, running down the side as we get 1 minute of added on time. Pescara's got it. Wide open area, and they get it in the back of the net. It's a goal for Pescara, and they take a 2-0 lead in the 45th minute. A goal for Pescara And Olbia, I think they're just crumbling down. I'm not trying to be mean. I just think that I just don't. I'm just like Olbia's not. Olbia's down 2-0 at the moment. They've got their coach got to be furious during halftime. The team talks in the locker room. They're gonna be furious. The Olbia the Olbia coach. They're gonna be furious about what's been going on in this first half. My score prediction was 3-0 Pescara. Because of the recent results for Olbia, they've given up 10 goals in their last 3 games and only scored 1. So, it's not looking good for Olbia. As the referee blows his whistle, 45 minutes down, 45 to go in Olbia. It's Pescara 2, it's Olbia 0, as there was kind of like, as we get to halftime at the moment, Olbia 0, Pescara 2 is what we've got at the moment. We've had 2 goals to get this game. Federico Ecornio gets the first goal of the game. Federico Ecornio gets the first goal, and David Morala gets the second goal of the game for Pescara. So David Morala gets the first goal. Federico Ecornio gets the second goal of the game for Pescara. We are in only 13 minutes till the second half, and I think Olbia's got to be furious at the moment. But Pescara sits 6th in Group B. Olbia sit 20th with a minus 38 goal differential. With those 2 goals, minus 38 goal differential. But for Pescara, they are plus 4 goal differential, which means they have scored 4 more goals than they have given up, than they have let in the back of the net. Is basically what I'm saying. So yeah, it's been a really tough game for Olbia. The second. So, the first half, it was very interesting for Pescara, but as we go to halftime, it's Pescara 2, it's Olbia 0, and I think it's going to be really tough for Olbia to come back from this. Down 2-0, when you're down 2-0, you really got to have a serious talk, and you really got to change things if you want to see results on the field. You really got to change the way you play the game, and that's what Olbia's got to do. Ever since they got that red card earlier in the match, it's really been going everything's really gone the opposite direction for Olbia, and everything's been going the right direction for Pescara. So, So it's going to be really interesting. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe down below. It's free, and there's just one big red button. All you gotta do is see the red button turn not red anymore, turn gray. All you gotta do is see that subscribe button down there. Yeah, you should really tap the button. Really tap the subscribe button. As we get ready for the second half, to start in just a couple of minutes, a straight red in the first half, followed by a yellow card and 2 goals for Pescara. The yellow card, a straight red and a yellow card for Olbia, followed by 2 goals for Pescara. It's not really been the best for Pescara at the moment. I think there was a substitution earlier in the game that I forgot to talk about there. So, Olbia versus Pescara, the team of 2 island cities. Not technically, but because Pescara is like on the coastline. But it's going to be a really interesting match. Really interesting second half. I'm really interested to see how Olbia plays the second half of this game, knowing that they do have a red card, knowing that they do have a red card, knowing that there's a lot riding on Olbia at the moment. Things are going to change in this game. So this should be a very intriguing second half. Because of how the first half went, really interested to see how the second half goes. So Pescara, a pretty new soccer team. Not pretty new, but as we get ready for the second half, I'm just really interested to see how Olbia approach the second half with a really tough first half they had. I know how Pescara is gonna go about this a different way for Olbia, and for Leonardo Greco and this Olbia team, it's going to be really tough for them. This is Olbia's 119th year as a soccer team. This is Olbia's 119th year as a soccer team. This is year number 88 for Pescara, season number 88. Not in the third division, but it's going to be very interesting the second half as we are about to get underway in a couple in 5-ish minutes. Olbia has had less ball possession, less attacks, less dangerous attacks, less shots on target, less shots in general. But they did have a red card and a yellow card. So and in the 4,000 seater in Olbia, it's technical difficulties um, with the stream because the chat got the chat got like super messed up. The chat got so we're gonna have to deal with this. having no chat in the bottom. Something we're gonna have to deal with for the time being until I fix that. Be back when the second half starts in a couple seconds. We are back for the second half. Sorry about that, guys. The chat is still disabled. Um, if anyone knows how to fix it, tell me. I'll be greatly appreciated. I'll be greatly appreciated. So I really don't know what happened there. In that part. This stream's just been an entire mess. And thanks for subscribing. We have hit 10 subscribers. Dos subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, guys. We have done it. We've got 10 subscribers on the channel at the moment. Because this has just been really... This has just been a really weird stream. But... Because somehow the chat got disabled, so... Yeah. I guess I gotta do this without the chat. For now. Until I fix it. This has not been a good... one of my good streams. So we are just 5 minutes into 6 minutes into the second half. Whoa. So I think that it's going to be a good second half for Pescara. Pescara's got the ball now, passing this one, going on the cross and misses. Sorry about those past couple minutes, guys. I know. It's been tough. I'll be right back. A substitution going to be made for Olbia. It's going to be a tough next couple minutes. While I try and get the chat fixed. So, calm down, guys. It's going to be tough to. I'm trying to fix it. Olbia, Pescara's got it now. That one's going out of bounds, and I think it'll be a corner kick now. That one's going. Pescara's got it. Olbia has it now. Olbia's got possession of the ball now. Pescara's got it now. They are going up on the attack and fouled in the penalty kick area-ish. So it's going to be a free kick, I think, for Pescara. Dangerous free kick, if you'd like to say that, for Pescara. Player down for Pescara, not anymore. It's gonna be tough trying to get the chat to work. Free kick now for Pescara. Free kick now for Pescara. So, well, I guess we're gonna go without the chat for the rest of the stream, guys. There's the Olbia fans. The Olbia fans. What are they? I don't get what they're doing. They're like shirtless or something. Free kick now for Pescara. The Olbia supporter section is like 50 people. That's legitimately what it is. So the free kick now for Pescara as they line up to take the free kick. It is not good, and that one is deflected out of bounds. And I think it'll be a corner kick for Pescara. Yeah, it's going to be a corner kick for Pescara just 60 minutes in, so. So yeah, so if you'd subscribe down below, we're trying to reach, we got a new goal. New subscriber milestone is 10, our subscriber count is 10. We're looking to get 15 by the end of. We're trying to. Our next goal is 20 subscribers. 20. So if you make that happen, just please subscribe down below. We're trying to get to 15 subscribers by the end of the stream, if that's possible. Probably not, but we'll see. Here comes Olbia on the attack. Pescara with it, passing this one. Olbia still has gotten possession of the ball. Still has possession of the ball at the moment. Pescara trying to get possession, gain possession back. Second half, I haven't really been paying attention to the first part of the second half, but Olbia has it now. But I will be paying attention to this part. Olbia's got it now. Passing this one, trying to get the header in play, but misses. Passed to Pescara. Pescara's got the ball now. Pescara passing this one up. Olbia. Pescara has it now. Pescara going up front. Pescara's got it! The shot's missed wide from Pescara. Shot wide from Pescara. So a goal kick now for Pescara. Or is that Olbia? I think it's, yeah, Olbia. A goal kick for Olbia. Olbia's got possession of it, and Pescara's got it now. That one is missed. It's going to be a tough second half for Olbia, but if they just might be able to do it. Olbia's got it now. 67, I don't know if you could still vote at the moment. I don't know if you could still vote at the moment, but 3 people have voted, and a player down for Olbia in the 60th minute. I don't know if you can still vote, but if you can, take the opportunity to vote for Pescara or Olbia or draw. And that's what we're... That's kind of what we're voting on. Pescara's got the ball now. No, it's Olbia, an injured player down on the ground for Olbia. They're getting the injury team out, and I think there will be a substitution here. That's what it literally looks like. So Olbia is about to make a substitution here. So Eduardo Vergani gets substituted out for... No, Luigi Caponi gets substituted out for Pescara. Eduardo Vergini gets substituted in for Pescara. Out for Olbia is Daniele Desena, and in comes Lorenzo Boghini, and out comes Andrea Bianciamino, and in comes Nicola Nani. Out comes Luca La Rosa, and in comes Nicola Nani. I think same person. I don't know. And yeah, there's been one substitution for Pescara. Now there's 4 left for Pescara, 3 for Olbia, as Federico Zanchita comes in. 3 for Olbia. They have 2 more substitutions remaining, as there's an injured player on the ground for Pescara, and he gets back up and he seems fine, perfectly fine. So Olbia's got one more home game to end the season, hosting SPAL 2013. That's the team name. I'm not. I'm not joking here. Um, I am not joking here. They were. This is their. But SPAL is a weird team because they were founded 117 years ago, back in 1907. Perfectly normal team. They were under a different name. Then they were refounded 19 years ago in 2005. In 2005, they were refounded, and 12 years ago in 2012, they were refounded again, yet again. So they were founded 3 times. SPAL 2013. Because they call it 2013 because that's the year it was created. As Olbia will go on the road to face Pantandora in their next game. Here comes Pescara with the ball. Pescara's got it, curving towards the net, but missed wide from Pescara, and it's going to be a goal kick for Olbia. So let's take a look at some Serie C Group B scores. It's ASD ASD Pinito 1, Juventus Next Gen 1, Furmania 1, Lucchesi 1, Pescara 2, Olbia 0. Yeah. That's what's going on in Serie B at the moment. Serie B is led, Serie C, Group B, is led, like always, by Cesena in first, Torres in second. Cesena in first on 89 points, Torres in second on 72 points. Caresi in third on 64 points. Pergua in fourth with 62 points. Gubbio in fifth with 54 points. Pescara in sixth with 52 points. Pantandora in seventh with 50 points. Juventus Next Gen in eighth place with 49 points. SS Arezzo in ninth place on 48 points. And Remini in 10th on 47 points. So that's the top 10. That is basically the top 10. At the moment, so we'll keep close eyes on the other Serie C games. In Group A, Triestina taking on Guyana, Erminio at the moment. 0-0 is a score in that one. I probably am pronouncing these names incorrect. Supporting section, Forza, Olba. What does Forza mean? I should know what it means. I really should know. Forza means force in Italian. Very common saying to say like Forza and then put your team name. A substitution being made for Pescara at the moment. When I get the details, I'll update you guys on the details. The substitution being made for Pescara. I don't know who will be substituted quite yet. I don't see who's being substituted. Oh, yes. Federico Acornio, who scored the second goal of the game for Pescara, he is coming off. In comes Gianmarco Cangarno. Gianmarco Canganino. He's coming on the field for Pescara, and that's the only substitution. So that's their second substitution in the game. They've got 3 more remaining for Pescara. For Pescara Calcio. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. Pescara with it, passing this one up front, passing it back again. It's going to be a tough second half for Pescara. We're keeping a close eye on some of the second division, some of the Group B games. I think we had some Group B games yesterday as well. So let's kind of look through the Group B games yesterday because we did have some Group B games yesterday. We did not have Group B games. Only Group A and Group C played. So today's a big game, big day for Group B. Juventus gets a goal. They are up 2-1 on ASD Panito. Another Group B game. So it's 2-1 Juventus Academy over ASD Panito. The one thing I don't like about Italy and any other division and any other country that's not the USA, Mexico, or England is that they put their academy teams in like the 3rd division of Italy. So their academy team, theoretically, if they continue to win and they become a really good team, they could be one of the best teams in all of Italy. The academy team could overtake the first team, if that makes sense. And that's how Italy have it set up. So Juventus, their academy team, they're a big soccer team, obviously. But they play their game, they play their academy teams in the 3rd division. And in the same group as Pescara. David Morala, one of the top goal scorers, but Christian Shapendi, the top goal scorer in Serie C with 20 goals on the season. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. So here comes Here comes Pescara on the attack. Pescara can't get that one in time. Pescara still on the attack now. Be right back, guys. I'm back, guys. This has been a crazy stream. With the chat getting disabled and all of that. Just randomly. Goal kick now for Olbia, who are still on that red card at the moment. Still on the red card. 20 viewers 20 views at the moment. One person watching at the moment. We are going to be streaming a couple games upcoming. I have a couple more games planned upcoming. I think we might stream the final game of the season for Pescara, possibly. Possibly. Goal kick now for Olbia, and then we'll stream some of the playoffs. Streaming the NBA playoffs, my NBA predictions, as well as my NBA and NHL predictions will come out. My NHL predictions will come out on Friday, or Saturday. I don't remember. Friday at the latest. So my NHL playoff predictions will come out Friday. My NBA playoff predictions will come out some point tomorrow. No, some point this week. Because this is the final day of the NBA season. So I do have those prediction videos coming on the way for you guys. As well as some other stuff. A free kick now for Pescara. Pescara doesn't really, not a dangerous free kick there. So, and I do have my series, no, never mind. And then we got Roland Garros later in May, so that's something to look forward to, Olbia. If you like save from Olbia, and there will be a goal kick upcoming for Olbia. If you like to watch tennis, we got a lot of games going on. We got a lot going on. We do got a lot going on. Pescara's got the ball now. I'd appreciate it if you guys go subscribe at the moment. Really would help. Really would help the stream out. Really would help the stream out if you do go subscribe, because then you get to know when we're doing all the not saying that this is not like all the huge games like this one. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. Pescara's got the ball now. 76 minutes down. 14 to go plus stoppage time. Pescara 2, Olbia 0. Pescara on the attack now. Pescara still got it. Was a really good chance to score a goal there for Pescara. This game has really, you gotta give it to Pescara for this game. Up 2-0 and going into halftime. You know, you gotta give it to them. It's not. I mean, they're probably really tired after their trip down to Olbia. Pescara's got the ball now. Passing this one, taken back by Olbia. Olbia's got it now. Pescara still in possession of it. So in the other game, Juventus up 2-1 against ASD Panito, and Lucicio won. Fermania won at the moment. That's what's going on in the other two Group B games. Kicking that one up front. Pescara's got it now. Pescara, Olbia has never won a trophy in their team's history. Pescara, they've won 2 trophies. They finished first in the second division twice, which counts as a trophy because they won the second division twice. Something like that. But Pescara still sits 6th in the league standings. Right behind them is Juventus Next Gen. And for Juventus Academy, they are on 51 points. Pescara, if they want to get to 5th place, they gotta hope that Gubbio loses later today in a big game on Gubbio against Pontendora. We hope that Pontendora win. It's like you don't want, as a Pescara fan, you don't want any of those teams to win. If you take a look at the standings, you don't want any of those teams to win. So you kind of want it to be a draw. And if it does become a draw, then Pescara, if they get the win next week, will move up to 5th and get a better chance of winning the league. That one's going out of bounds. So, Roland Garros is just a few weeks away. Couple tournaments before that. Trying to expand. That one's missed out of bounds there. Substitution now for Pescara. Number 17 comes out, number 19 coming in. Filippo Fabri gets a yellow card in the 75th minute, which as Roberto Perno comes out, Simeone Francini comes in. Simeone Francini comes in for Roberto Pierono at the moment, and Pescara getting some fresh players in. David Morala comes off. Juan Marco Cangalani comes in. I think he already came on the field earlier, so someone else was substituted in for David Morala. So they have used 4 substitutions, 1 left for Pescara, 2 remaining for Olbia if they want to do something. They've got no substitutions remaining. Pescara, they've used all their substitutions. They can't use another one. Olbia still have their 2 substitutions remaining. We have 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go. So they've still got their substitutions remaining, 2 substitutions remaining. Pescara's got the ball now, passing this one back. Pescara is still in possession of the ball. Up 2-0. That being big. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. Pescara has got the ball now. That shot is missed wide. And it'll be a goal kick now for Olbia in the 84th minute. Also in the Premier League, which I haven't streamed the Premier League in a while since last week. Maybe gonna stream some more games later this week. Not this week, but in a couple weeks. Crystal Palace is leading Liverpool 1-0, and West Ham's leading Fulham 1-0 at the moment. Crystal Palace Fulham, big game. Crystal Palace leading Liverpool 1-0. So currently Manchester City is still first in the Premier League, and I'd like to keep it that way. Even though it's probably not going to happen. Like to keep it that way. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Here comes Pescara with the ball now. Pescara on the attack now. Pescara's got it now. Passing this one. Passing it again. Pescara still in possession of it. Just keeping it close. Passing the ball. Being really chill on the attack here. The season ends April 28th. The season ends. Final day of the season, April 28th. Pescara, they've got 2 more games. As there's a player down for Olbia. There's a player down for Olbia at the moment. So Pescara's got 2 more games left. We are not going to stream the game against Anconia, but we are maybe gonna stream the game against Fermania the last day of the season. Sunday the 28th. And a player down for Olbia in the 86th minute. 86th minute. 4 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Well, now 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Firmania gets a goal, and now they are up 2-1 against Luchesia at the moment. Luchesia 1, Firmania 2. Luchesi. That game's in the 88th minute. So I think it's going to be a free kick now for Pescara. It is going to be a free kick now for Pescara. 88th minute. My prediction is 3 minutes of added on time. 3 minutes of added on time is my prediction. So, yeah, that's what I think. Pescara's got another chance. The shot is in. It's in. It's 3-0 Pescara. Oh my god, it's 3-0 Pescara. What a goal that was. What a goal that was. What a goal that was. I could still see that. What a goal that was. What a goal. It's Pescara 3. Olbia 1. No, 0. Luca Sassanelli gets a goal for Pescara. And they're all doing a good job. 89th minute here. Here comes Olbia with it. So my prediction of it being a 3-0 win for Pescara is coming true. My prediction's coming true at the moment because they are up 3-0. So in the 89th minute. So we're about to see how much added on time there will be. No, I guess there's no added on time in this one. It finishes Pescara 3, Olbia 0. So from Olbia, Italy, Pescara 3, Olbia 0. And what an interesting game that was. Pescara, they move to 5th in the table. No, they move to 6th in the table, right on top of Olbia. Olbia still in 20th place, minus 39 goal differential. Their goal differential is just going to keep on going down and down in the negatives until, it's just going to go down and down as the games go. But Pescara sit in a comfortable 6th place on 52 points. Pescara will play their next game next weekend, and for me, I don't know when I'll do my next stream. But subscribe down below. Subscribe to the channel. It's been a fun stream. This one finishes here. Pescara 3, Olbia 0.